All right, so this will be the fourth video. And remember, on this step, we already identify which one are the CTQs. So what we're going to do is we're going to move these items to the next tab because we want to build a CTQ table. So this is where we're going to now further detail what do we understand and how do we measure those CTQs that we identified in the previous step. So this is going to be a table that we're going to have to complete. Uh, Less is better. So you don't want to have a list of, let's say, 20 CTQs. My recommendation will be keep it to less than 10 CTQs. And so you're going to transfer who's the customer from the previous step, what do they need from the previous step, but then you're going to start adding, okay, how do we internally measure this particular CTQ? So in this case, just to give you an example, I am the customer, my need is hot coffee, and I want to measure that, or I can measure that using temperature. The operational definition is how do we better explain these two so that everybody could understand, even somebody outside of my team. So in this case, hot coffee and temperature means that the CTQ is about the temperature of the coffee at the time I take the first sip of coffee. Are we currently measuring that? Yes or no? If yes, what is the estimated baseline? If no, then it's not applicable at this point. But then we need to identify what is our CTQ target. And this will be the goal that we are trying to achieve when we finish this whole process improvement work. So remember, we're trying to make this improvement within 6 to 12 months. So what will be the target for this particular CTQ when we finish this work? Then who is accountable to this metric and who's responsible to report, and then if there is any comment. So at the end of this step, we should have the CTQs. We should have the explanation about what they mean, how we're going to measure, and very important, we should have identified what are some of the targets when we complete this improvement work.